Good day. My name is Drew, and I'm a New York State certified addiction recovery coach and peer advocate. Welcome to theReset, where we discuss recovery and maintaining our sobriety. So, today I want to talk about living a sober life. What does that mean? What does that entail? Living a sober life is developing new habits, new coping skills, unlearning those bad or maladaptive coping skills, unlearning those things that point us in the direction of addiction. And two things I want to bring up today that people relapse. Why do they do this? Two things. One thing is reservations. People have reservations. They have a what if in their head. Well, what if a relative passes away? I'll have to go back. Or what if I win a lottery? Or what if all my bills are paid, everything is taken care of, I have money left over? That's a reservation. But see, the problem is when we leave that door open, that crack of one day I will, that light, that the darkness gets in. So what we want to do is shut that door and be a member of the no matter what club. No matter what happens, I will not use. No matter what happens, I'll make it through. I'll be able to get through. The second reason is we fall for that stinking thinking of I can have just one, or I've been clean and sober for a long time and I'm cured. I can have just one. I call it falling for the okey doke. It's like you go to your old bar where you watch sports and you order food at the bar, but like that's one of the places where you use people, and we have to watch out for people, places, and things, or going out with friends to a nightclub because you like dancing. If you're in early recovery, you should look at or think about not going to the same old places or going to a wedding or a special occasion without an accountability person, without somebody in your sober network who can help you. See, the problem about relapse, it occurs when we're unable or incapable of living a sober life. And it's a return to self-destructive, compulsive behavior, maladaptive behavior. And it's so important for us to have a set of new coping skills, new habits, new skills. Because frankly, some people still have using or drinking on their list as viable options. And they're never viable options if you're trying to live in recovery. And the thing is, it's like they think that it'll relieve stress. But your problems are only going to get worse. And stress is one of the biggest risk factors for relapse. That's why we have to learn to avoid, manage, and relieve stress at every given opportunity. By working out, yoga, praying, meditating, going to a meeting, a 12-step meeting, talking to your sponsor, talking to a clergy member, talking to someone in your sober network, talking to someone who can help you understand. And like being in the middle of the herd. It's hard to get picked off if you're in the middle of the herd. Helping somebody, getting out of yourself. Because one of the things about addiction is it's about self-centeredness. And if we help somebody else, be of service, volunteer, that can help us to build that sober life. And that's what we want to do. We want to build a new life, a life that's so amazing that we don't want to go back. We don't want to turn back. And also, living that sober life is about developing, building, and with your higher power. Because we can't do it alone, but also having that connection. You can call on somebody. You can call on something greater than yourself to help you through these dark times when you do have an urge or a craving.